Hey, my ladies. So, of course, I had to have a dramatic entrance today because I look cute and I feel cute. So, it's a great start of my week. Hey, y'all. So, I'm going to give y'all a few minutes to get in here. You know me, my original 7 minutes to let y'all get in, my little grace period. But, we're gonna have a little class today. Probably nothing too long, but yeah, I have some stuff I wanted to talk about with y'all today. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to get up in here, and then I'm gonna get started. And then y'all know me, if y'all don't catch the live video, I'll post it to the group. So no sweat. Yeah, just wanted to do a check-in with you ladies, and then I kind of had my own little experience on something, so it was a class that I was gonna make it today. Good. What's going on? Hey, y'all. Hey. I feel like I ain't been in here in a while. Where y'all been? How y'all been? I missed y'all. Hey. So I'm gonna give everybody a few minutes to get in here, and I'm gonna get started. Maybe about 2:50. Just give everybody time to just get in. Like I said, I've had like this past week, I've had my own little experience on something, so I thought about making it a class today. Something I wanted to talk about, and just something I've been instilling in myself these last few weeks. And I noticed that it's just been a real upper in my mood and my energy. Like, so I thought I'd come and talk about it with y'all today. I missed y'all. I hope that we can all check in. I got my handy dandy notebook. Don't think I forgot. So I'm gonna turn this to some more peaceful music. I guess I'll put the gangster in me away. But yeah. Hey ladies. Hey. So within this last few weeks, I guess I'll say, I feel like it's been maybe about two. With the last full moon, the full moon in Virgo. So I decided to take up a new practice, and it was yoga. So I had been talking about it, talking about doing it and getting into it, but honestly, it was all talk. And then, like, just where I was, the environment was weird, the energy was weird. So as soon as I got out of that little funk, it was definitely something that I picked up fairly quickly. So oh, before I get started, happy National Women's Month, my babies. But be proud to be a woman. We're great. I feel like people hate on us a lot. I love being a woman. This is why I get to play dress up every day. But yeah, so I took up yoga. Why I didn't get into it when I was where I was is because I didn't have a yoga mat. So as soon as I moved to Michigan with one of the sisters in a group, and one of my first purchases when I got here was, bam, my yoga mat. But wait, there's more. So I might not be able to get them out. But so when I got into my yoga practice, I noticed that I'm not gonna be able to get them out. But I have yoga socks as well. They in here. But when I got into my yoga practice, I noticed that I deal with sweaty feet and sweaty palms, and I noticed myself slipping off my mat. And I read that can be really bad for you. So I end up getting me some yoga socks. Like maybe like day 3, and I end up joining a bunch of yoga groups, which was pretty dope. And like they're like black girl yoga groups, so they're so much fun. Oh my god, like if y'all want to join, drop down and I'll invite y'all into the groups. But it's pretty dope. They're really supportive, and like they come with answers and informations real quick. So that was pretty dope. So I basically just wanted to give a rundown on what yoga was, why you should get into it, why it helps, some conditions it can help with, basically the benefits you get from them. And then I also wanted to talk about self-love. Some just like self-love, self-love and self-care. But I wanted to start with the yoga. So yeah, okay, well, cool. I'll invite y'all to the yoga groups. Funny, I'm in 3 of them. So I'll add y'all. Honestly, I'll invite y'all to all of them. But they're pretty dope groups. Like, I like them a lot. Like, they drop like some really informational stuff on me, to where I end up going to give me some yoga socks, to where it really helped me with my practice. So as of today, I'm in my practice into a whole week. I started with the energy of the full moon. That day of the full moon was the day I started my yoga practice, and I definitely been keeping it up. I've been keeping it basically in my daily routine. I do it when I first wake up. Now, some people do it in the evening, some people do it in the afternoon, some people do it at night before they go to sleep. Honestly, I noticed that doing it in the morning, as soon as I wake up, really helps for me. Like, it's definitely something I love to do now, and like, I actually look forward to going to sleep at night, because I'll be like, I'm gonna get up in the morning and do my yoga. And then I have a yoga app on my phone that is freaking great. Like, I think the free trial is like, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks. It's really great. The app that I have is Down Dog. It's a little blue app, and it has a little white doggy on it. It's cute as fuck, but the app is really dope. Like, you get to like put together like a whole, like, you put together your little own like routine of what you looking for out of your yoga practices, and basically in the settings, and then every day like it's routine to you. So mine is a 15-minute aerobics yoga session. I love it. Oh my goodness. So what is yoga? Some of you may ask. I'm pretty sure y'all all know what yoga is, but I'm gonna get into what it is and how it helps. So yoga is a mental, physical, spiritual stretching / practice. It's basically you just stretching your body, and honestly, in my words, stretching your mind. Like, in those few moments and breaths and postures, like, you really are like stretching your body and giving your mind a time to rest. So that is kind of really what yoga is to me. That's the way I'm explaining it. But you can always Google it if you really want like the scientific method for it, I guess. It's been practiced since ancient times. Like, they've been doing this for a long time. Like, it's not that new age stuff that they want to try and label it as. Yoga has been around for a very long time. It's used to align the body and the mind. I have to say, like, within this last week of me really like buckling down and keeping a routine of me doing my yoga, like, my mind is like really sharp. Like, I'm not having all these weird wonky thoughts throughout the day. It's more so like ideas, habits and stuff that I may want to bring. Like, basically just me thinking about progress within myself. Like, it's not just all over the place thoughts. Like, it's my thoughts, which I thought was pretty dope. And then also with my body, I noticed that my body has been feeling a lot better. I'm an STNA. Honestly, I hung it up for a little bit after I caught COVID. I just felt like me being in that type of situation was really not worth my life. So I've definitely hung up the STNA badge for a while. But when I was doing that, like, it was really like, I was really like wearing down my body, and I ended up getting like this really weird misalignment in my back. And it's not like in my back, it's like off to the side. Like, it's the weirdest shit ever. But I noticed that once I really got into the practice of my yoga, I don't feel it anymore, and it doesn't hurt as bad, and I don't get the weird little crook. Like, you know how you get a crook in your neck when you sleep weird? I get a crook in my back, like off to my right side of my back. I don't get it as often. I literally used to get that crook in my back every day and would have to find a weird way to crack it. I don't get it anymore that often now that I do my yoga. And that was one thing as to why I really got into the practice. Like, I'm having problems with my back, and it sucks. I'm only 28. I feel like my back should not feel like I'm like 45. So that was that. So it's used to align the body and the mind, which I will definitely give 2 thumbs up on that, because I've definitely witnessed and observed that myself. They're good. It's good for calming mental fluctuations. Like, and that's what I was saying when I was saying about just your thoughts being everywhere. Some of those thoughts aren't yours, and you just like, well, why did I think about that? That don't have nothing to do with nothing. So Calming mental fluctuations was really good. I noticed that too. Like my thoughts are more minds and what I enjoy and my passions and the stuff that I enjoy doing. So I thought that was interesting as well. It's a practice to keep mind and thoughts in present moment with the body. So our mind, we tend to, because we are intelligent species, we tend to think about the past, and then we tend to think about the future way too much when our bodies exist in the now. So with yoga, you're aligning your body with your now thoughts, or you're aligning your now thoughts with your body. With practice of technique, you will become more fully present on a daily basis. You basically just become more aware of your surroundings, and you become more aware of you. You become more aware of your body. Like it's really interesting. Like yoga is definitely a practice that I think that a lot of you ladies should take up, because it's great. Like it's definitely really great. It's so great. I had to make it a class today. Like I was thinking about just doing maybe like a few poses before I close out, but I'm still thinking about it. I'll let y'all know by the end of the class. The word yoga means to yoke or unite. And the discipline aims to bring the mind and the body into sync with each other. And it's like when I first got into the yoga, I noticed that I really couldn't, like the mind part was dope. Like I could stop the thoughts, but I was shaky and like shifty all over my mat and like really couldn't hold my balance. And I thought it was really weird. And I was like, okay, well, Ashley, it's just the beginning. Like just give yourself time. You practice makes perfect. We'll go with that. Accomplished, basically, like yoga is accomplished through 3 components, which is breathing, postures, and meditation. So basically, when you first get into yoga, they tell you to focus on your breathing. Don't really focus on the positions, because the positions really don't matter. It's your breathing that matter. And I feel like they don't tell you that in yoga when most people talk about it. It's really the breathing that matters. When you master your breathing down, you will notice that your body stay in the positions longer. Repeat that. The postures, once you get your breathing down, like I just said, you will notice that your body stays in the postures longer and easier, and you're not forcing your body into these folds and these turns. Like your body is literally going into the positions easy, because you're not forcing your body. You're focusing on your breathing, which is your prana, which is your life force. And so the body is just moving along with the breaths. And then with the meditation at the end, honestly, like you're staying in these positions for a nice few seconds. Some may be longer once you get advanced, but you stay in these positions for a while to where your mind is in a meditative state, to where you're focusing on your breaths, to where your body is following the meditative state of your breathing, to where they're just going into these positions. Through the poses and breathing, you are enabled to sit and meditate, allowing the body and the mind to be one. So it's really not separated into 2 things. Like it's not you focusing on your breathing and you focusing on your positions. It's literally one. Like because once you focus on your breathing, the body it moves with the breaths. It's no other way for me to describe that, because it's really how it goes. It's really dope. Also, physical discipline and effort of attaining the postures and control of the breath that you learn to focus and calm your mind as you fully immerse yourself in the practice. As you become, like I actually just shared a post onto my page the other day, and it's a pregnant woman doing yoga, and she's very advanced. Like she's doing she's pregnant, she's doing she's on her head, she's doing handstands, she's doing like the bow pose. Like it's amazing. Like you could tell that she's been doing it for a while, because the body and the mind is fully disciplined to where they're working together as one, and it's a flow. Like you could tell that she's not forcing this. But it's once you really immerse yourself, once you really learn the breaths and the postures and the discipline in holding those and controlling those, you really immerse yourself into the practice of yoga, which is honestly the whole 9 yards. The whole 3 composures that I talked about before, the breathing, the postures, and the meditation. So it all rolls as one once you master the breathing. And that's what I tell people, like, yoga is not really an exercise. It is, but it's more so you focused on your breathing, which is just what we do every day. Yoga is really a really great practice that I think we all should take up. Like, honestly, seriously, like, I've felt so much better. I've been happier. I've had clearer thoughts. I've had a lot of creative thoughts. I look better. I feel better. I'm eating a little better. I'm taking in more water. Like, my body feels amazing. Like, it's like, get y'all a yoga mat, get y'all some yoga socks, because I know I ain't the only one with sweaty feet, and just slipping off the mat is not good. It's really bad for your alignment, and then me being an STNA, not good for the back. So I also listed a few benefits that I thought, well, the first few ones are things that I witnessed myself, and then the rest of the list are just information and research that I gathered. So a few benefits from doing yoga would be stretching the body and just getting exercise. Like me, my session that I set up in my app and my phone is 15 minutes. The best 15 minutes of my day. Kid you not. You opening up your chakra centers, like you stretching them out to where the energy can actually rotate in that clockwise direction, to where you feeling great. Like, you feeling those releases, you feeling that energy finally getting through. Energy, like I just talked about, you have way more energy throughout your day. I noticed that I didn't need as many naps. Like, my naps had definitely become ceased. And then I want to say that led into me getting really good sleep at night. Like, once I got into my yoga practice, like, I noticed I was sleeping better at night. When I was waking up in the morning, my body wasn't really hurting. But if it was, I was jumping straight into my yoga anyway. Like, I literally do it as soon as I wake up. Like, I'll get my water bottle, and then I'm rolling out my mat and putting on my yoga socks. My digestion was better. When I came to Michigan, me and Diana are actually really close. Like, I love this girl. Like, this girl is literally like one of my sisters. Like, she's definitely labeled as my sister now in my book. Like, she's definitely part of my family, because like the love and support I have here is really great because of her. I was telling her that I noticed that waking up in the morning, my digestion and my stomach was really weird, to where like I was running to the bathroom like 2-3 times before it was even like 9-10 o'clock. And I thought that was really bad. And I was just like, what is going on? Like, something is wrong. And I was like, well, maybe when I get further into my practice of yoga, and I take it serious and I start doing it every day, something to change. Kid you not, my stomach feels, I don't have stomach pains in the morning. I'm not running to the bathroom unless I'm going to go pee. But the first thing I'm doing in the morning is my yoga, to really open up all of that and stretch out my muscles and my organs. And then I'm drinking water. And then I'll give myself an hour and a half before I eat breakfast or take anything in, just to give my organs time to really get up and get started. My body and my muscle aches deceased. Like, they definitely came to a halt, to where it was like maybe like day 3, like after like really stretching my muscles and like really getting my body used to the movement, I was not having back pains at all. My knee is also bad. My left knee, when I was younger, I fell out of a window and broke my leg. I guess I broke my knee. I'm not sure how the terminology medical shit went, but I broke my leg. And I noticed that once I got older, my knees started getting really bad. I'm not really having that many problems with my knees anymore. I know everybody else, we all got them damn snack, crackle, and pop knees. I have them as well. I noticed that has also decreased a bit. Like, I wouldn't say it's all come to a halt, but it definitely decreased. It's not a lot as often as it used to be. I definitely feel more joyful. Like, I'm more happier throughout the day. Like, I'm loving the time of just me being alive, me being awake, me moving throughout my day. Just the environment that I'm in right now, I'm loving it a lot, and I feel like it's due to me doing my yoga and just really opening up my chakra centers in the morning. The yoga helps improve posture, balance, flexibility, and strength. And it does. Like, I noticed that I'm handling my yoga postures and positions easier. Like, it's pretty dope. So it definitely helps build a lot of that. Like my balance is better, my flexibility is a little better. Like my back, I can go lower, I can spread my legs farther apart. Like it's pretty dope. You definitely see the difference from when you get started to like a few sessions in. It builds stamina and endurance while toning muscles. Honestly, I haven't really seen much, difference in my body, but I feel it. I'm not really looking for like weight loss or tone or anything. It's more so, for me, it's more so mental and spiritual for it, like in my practice for me. It's known to improve asthma, depression, poor digestion, osteoporosis, high blood pressure, and other chronic medical conditions. I don't, honestly, all I can really vouch for is the poor digestion. Like my body has definitely, my digestion, GI tract is definitely back in a better alignment now that I've been doing my yoga. I can't really speak for the other things that I've just listed. Hey, I'm glad that everybody can tune in with me today. I missed you ladies. It aids in injury recovery, but I feel like that's also where physical therapy spins off at. We talking about yoga today. We're going to talk about yoga and we're going to talk about some self-care and self-love. Yeah, it aids in injury recovery. But then when I used to work at a nursing home, I noticed that physical therapy is really just yoga for real. It's really just getting the injured to try to move and stretch their limbs and get used to using them again to where they're not in much pain or to where they work properly. It can help to raise metabolism. It will increase willpower. I noticed that I have more willpower to get up and go on about my day, like because I look forward to doing my yoga in the morning. It heightens body awareness, to which it will help you maintain a healthy body weight. Like I said, every day when you getting up and you stretching your organs and you getting up and you moving your body and you getting this exercise, you telling your body it can run properly today. So it gives it that. It gives it, you're getting more self-awareness to where the body knows what's up. You build more self-awareness. Like for me, I have to keep a constant routine or something. So with my yoga, this was the first thing that I really took serious to where it was going to be a constant routine no matter what. Like my first week, I will admit, like I missed 2 days, but I made them up to now where hopefully this week I'm like, okay, either keep it down to 1 missed day or no missed days. I work better under pressure. So that was my self-awareness moment for me. It also gives you greater self-control. I noticed that I'm having better self-control at stores, spending my money. I don't know what it was, but once I really got into my yoga, I really had a clear mind going into my day. I thought that was really dope. So like when I'm going to the store, as I'm doing my yoga, I'm like, okay, well, I'm focusing on the things that I want to flourish, such as like my recording presence, you guys tuning in with me, the information I'm dropping, I'm recording for my YouTube, my OnlyFans, just building a more self-esteem awareness thing for me. So I thought that was pretty cool. And you have a stronger mind and body connection. Kid you not, like when I'm eating, it's not a binge thing. Like once I'm eating and once I'm full, my mind is like, okay, we're not eating no more. And okay, the body is like, okay, I'm done. Or like in the store, I go in there, like I've been looking around my room all day and I'm like, I need A, B, C, D. I get to the store and see E, F, G, H, and my mind is like, no, we didn't come here for that. Like it's definitely a stronger connection, guys. Like really get into the yoga. It doesn't have to be extreme. It can be beginner. Like give yourself time to grow. Like really take up yoga. I'm really pushing this because it's really helpful. It really, really is. And it's really an experience that I'm really loving. Like I'm really just learning more about myself. Like I feel like it's just really great for self-awareness and self-love and just a routine. I feel like once you get into the routine of things, you function better throughout your day. So that was my rant on yoga. I'm loving it. I did my yoga this morning. Like, I feel great. So it's like really get into yoga if you can join a class. If there's a class around your house in your neighborhood, get into it. Like, if you got friends that do yoga, go with them. If y'all got space at the house, do it together. Like, I know everybody is worried about this pandemic, but enjoy it. Like, and then really observe the practice and how it's helping your mind and your body and other things in your life. So that was that. I'm going to take a sip of water because that was a mouthful. But the next thing that I wanted to get into was self-love and self-care. So we talk about this a lot in the group. I also tell people, like, don't use that as like shade. Like, oh, if you love yourself and you did self-care, then whoop-de-whoop to whatever the fuck. Today, I'm going to talk about it in the way that I've been approaching it, and it's been helping for me. So, a few things that I jotted down to bring to y'all attention, or just to bring to y'all awareness, was, like I just did, number one, drink more water, care about your insides. Water may not taste great or whatever the case, but it's really good for your body, it's really good for your organs, and it's really good for your skin. So, just, try to up your water intake and just try to be on top of that, guys. It's really important. Just really drink your water, take your vitamins, get your exercise, whatever morning routine you got or whatever you can put together in your mornings, do it. That's the start of your day. Make your bed, brush your teeth, wash your face, say your affirmations in the morning. Like, this matters. Like, this sets the tone for your day. Like, if you care, the energy around you gonna see that you ain't playing and you care about your day, and it's gonna make sure that it attracts things that contributes to you feeling good for the rest of the day. Get a routine, get a morning routine, no matter what it is. Get up, move your body, give it what it needs, tell it you love it. Don't wait for somebody to do something for you. Do it yourself. No matter what it is, buy the shoes, get the massage, take the vacation, buy the flowers. Tell that person you miss them. Tell that person you love them. Don't wait for somebody else to do it first. Do it now. Take accountability for yourself and do it now. Like, you are only responsible for yourself. Start with that, with self-care and self-love. Don't wait for some Prince Charming to come around and do it for you. Start with doing it yourself. Like, that's the energy that you're going to put out there, and that's what's going to attract the things back to you. It's just, that's what's going to set the tone. Know your worth and add tax to it. Like, don't be scared to ask for nothing. Like, if you know what you about, ask for that shit. Like, put your foot down, like, raise your chin, fix your crown, and ask for that shit. And if they say no, go and ask for that shit from somebody else. I don't give a fuck. But don't be scared to open your mouth and say what you feel, or say what you want, or state how you want it to be done. Like, definitely, like, stand on who you are. Stand on your truth. Like I said, know your worth and add some tax to that shit. Because you know motherfuckers like to try and get discounts and haggle prices and shit. We ain't doing that in 2021. When you show high self-love in yourself, it sets the tone for the next motherfucker that's approaching you. When you take care of yourself, you take care of your body, you take care of your skin, like, you get your money, like, that next motherfucker coming, they already hip. So they not coming with nothing less or nothing short than that. So stand on that shit. Like, show self-love. Get the pedicures, get the massages, be hot maintenance, be bougie. Like, whatever the fuck, do that shit. If that's how you show yourself love to yourself, show that love to yourself. So when the next person come, that person knows how to love you. Never leave the house. Now, this is a hill I'm willing to die on. As women, never leave the house looking bummy. Please, we got to stop doing that. We got to stop coming out of the house with bonnets on. We got to stop coming out of the house in pajamas. We got to stop coming out of the house in house shoes with rags on our heads, with with the crust and sleeps on our eyes. We got to stop doing that. And I state this because first impression is everything, and you never know who you gonna meet when you leave that house. You like, oh, I'm just running to the store. Yeah, but you gonna be gone for a minute, and you gonna be standing somewhere looking for something, and somebody's gonna notice you, or notice the energy, notice the aura, and they're gonna want to talk to you. Stop leaving the house looking crazy. Comb your hair. If you decide to put on some eyeliner, some mascara, some lip gloss, some lotion on your face, some jewelry, some rings, some fly-ass clothes, some heels, I don't give a damn. But as far as us loving ourselves, we got to stop leaving the house looking crazy, because first impression is everything, and you never know who you're going to meet when you leave your house. You just never know. Like I said, be high maintenance. You don't owe the world shit. If somebody basically can't foot that bill, you know you can. Do that shit yourself. And don't let nobody try to lower that shit for you. Like, oh, you high maintenance, or you whatever the fuck. No. No. If you can do that shit, so can the next person. They motivation and dedication is just a little different. So if you high maintenance, be high maintenance. Make sure people see that shit. Feel that shit. Make sure you look good, you feel good. Don't let nobody try to lower your standards to be with you. You the prize. No, I look good like this for me. I'm not looking good like this for you. But if you want this to look good for you, pay for it. When my niggas say, give me the money, pay for it, or shut the fuck up. So, when you feel good, you attract good. You feel good, you look good, you attract good. People can't help but stop and notice you or speak to you. You always want that energy. Me being a woman, I know I always want that energy. And so I've been tapping into my femininity lately. And I've been trying to keep my hair done, keep my face clean, keep my makeup clean and simple, and just my energy high and vibrating lovely as fuck, as I always try to. Like I said, you don't owe the world shit. So, like, whatever, fuck that shit. Don't let nobody say nothing to you that's gonna take you out your joy. You don't owe anybody anything. The only thing you owe anybody to is you owe that shit to yourself. Every day you supposed to try and be better than you was yesterday. As a woman, try and stay smelling good, clean clothes that fit. Now, don't get me wrong. I like things that push up and suck in and pop out, but don't overdo it to where you really look like you about to, if you breathe, like this is the Hulk, you gonna rip out all your clothes. Wear clothes that fit. Wear clothes that fit and that look good on you. I don't give a fuck what's hanging out. Make sure it fits and make sure you look good. Keep your nails done, your toes done, a neat beat, some, not too whatever. If you an extremist, do your thing, but always keep that shit neat and clean. Stay moisturized, stay smiling, and stay kind. Like me personally, one thing I noticed, I do believe that people mistake being kind these days to others. They mistake it for flirting, but you can kindly tell them, like, no, this is not that. I'm sorry that, you don't get much kindness these days in this world, but I'm not flirting. This is just me holding a normal conversation with you, and I'm keeping it calm because I don't know what type of day you having. This conversation between me and you, which was really great energy, could have kept you from having a shitty day. So always look great, be kind, keep a smile on your face. Like, people like, oh, smile, baby. No, fuck that shit. Smile when you want to smile, but me personally, I'm always smiling. So it's just a thing that I'm gonna just throw in there. Like, I love to smile. It's a beautiful accent to anything. It's a beautiful accessory to you, your outfit, your day, your life. Always smile and be pleasant. Self-love is just like, when you love yourself, like, you really set the tone for the next motherfucker. Nobody can come next and love you half-assed, because you like, I don't even do that to myself, so I'm not going to let you do it. So it's just like, really take what I said today in, like, develop a routine, love yourself. It doesn't have to be, oh, self-love and you will find a man. No, love yourself and you will find peace. Like, side note, all the women in my family that lived long as fuck, none of them were married and none of them have children. So, like I said, love yourself and find peace. Fuck love yourself and find a man. Love yourself and find peace, my sisters. I'm out.